Alright, welcome back everyone. Happy Friday. There's another week down. Let's go ahead and jump in. I was like about to say we didn't save anything. We lost last time. But we got split and she's hanging out. I don't know what she's doing. You can only see like the back half of her, but the front half is just kind of stretched out. Oh, well, I don't know what she's doing. What are you doing, Split? She's climbing down. Oh, to scratch her paws. I gotcha. Oh. You can hop back up here. Oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. Oh, okay. So we got regular awoken, or excuse me, regular melting and regular awoken. Okay. Explode twice. +1 spells on incant and garbage on harvest, and then you remove buffs and debuffs. Okay. So either, well, since the primary is awoken, excuse me, the primary is melting. I don't want to stack regen or spikes because those count as buffs. Those will get purged. Or rage for that matter. I think the only way we go for either one of those three is if we can stack them like insanely high. Like it doesn't, like, no way for him to realistically put a meaningful dent in whatever we generate, but I don't want to build that way unless we can make that work. So this could be nice if we get a good burnout unit. I always love restoration detonation. It's good HP and it's good damage to the front unit. Endless, extinguish draw 1. I think we can sacrifice you for endless. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I don't think you're technically in our deck yet. So we have restores and regular drags, so we don't have any reforms. That's gonna stink. But let's see, so you endless. So if we want to make something endless, that's an option. We could also use it as like a meat shield because it's endless. The Rector Flicker, let's see, since we don't have any reforms, I say we either let's see what we got here. Okay. This Days 3 melee weakness to the enemy units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. Useful, but this gives us a lot of gold because, especially with the endless unit, now this is what I'm thinking. One of these. Ooh. Huh. This does make you stronger every time a unit dies, so we do want units to die for that to make you stronger. I don't think we've ever used the accumulator. We've used Dark Calling a lot. I don't think we've ever used the accumulator. But we could do that and just go for like a harvest build, even though we don't have any reforms. But we do have an endless unit, and I think we can get reform cards before this is going to be too much of an issue, because I think the waves are going to be short enough that, you know, the dregs, they'll burn out, the train stewards will die, you're endless, like it'll be fine, right? I think let's try this. We need to give it its honest shot, because there's some champion loadouts that I still haven't tried. +4, I might be okay with that. Because they're gonna die anyways, because they only have 3 HP. So what's it matter if they do more damage for an extra unit draft? I think we can give that a shot. Now, Moldy Strike isn't gonna be a problem. We have restores. We can load those up on the Rector Flicker because we don't care. We want him to live. Pretty much you, and you. There we go. And I guess we just stack regen on you. And we have no targeting spells. That is actually kind of a problem, but do I want you for the HP or you? Oh wait, I thought you were another dreg. There we go. And then, yeah, y'all are just making it to the pyre. I don't want to do this because I want him to live. Like, I don't want him to burn out. These guys are all just gonna make it to the pyre. Well. Go ahead and do this. We'll summon you. Summon you. Stack on the region. Y'all are gonna go up to the pyre and die to one hit, but you're gonna hurt. If we can kill you this turn, then we're golden. Which we can't do. You're endless, and I don't know if that means anything. I don't know, he might straight up just kill us. Because everyone's at full HP. If I'd have known we would have drawn this, I would have saved it. But that's just on me. Why did you... Oh, because... But we did get money for it, so if we survive, you know, yay. But, like, look at this. It's gonna go hits, kill, then you're gonna do that. So what if we gave you some damage just to do something? We could have applied that to you. Yeah, so I think we just die. It goes, yeah, there's nothing we can do to save you, and then it goes hit, yeah, well. Yeah. Since just having no targeted spells is a big pain in the butt. No one's even hitting anyone, because it's gonna go kill, kill. Yeah, so we just lose. Like, this doesn't do anything, because you're gonna hit the pyre and kill it. Well, this is easy. This is a real quick run. Dang. We probably could have lived if we didn't take the extra damage on the enemy units, but we're off to a great start. Well, let's just go. See, normally, it's interesting because normally it takes us 10 minutes to make a decision on how we want to set up initially before we even go into our first fight. But this, we died before we hit 10 minutes. We still got buff and debuff, but now we got Talos who armor on Slay. Ew. Fell imbues with armor. That's fine as long as it's not like multi-strike. But now we got Exiled, Stygian, and Awoken. Okay. How do I want this? Stygian and Awoken. What goes well with them? Having 2 helical crystals, some decent enough damage to the front unit. 2 Wildwood Saps are nice. They will get purged to the buff debuff, so I don't want to build too much into that. Permafrost Frozen is useful. We have Foregone Powers, so those are free, which are always nice. And we have Root Seeds, which increase damage and draw. So, I mean, you know I'm gonna say it. I want Incants, but you know, who knows? So, this is tough. And the reason this is tough is, one, we can get a champion, or not a champion, we can get a unit that could be really good, and it could be really useful. But this, if we get Soul Guard on his incant phase, or like he's phased incant, but he does like a lot of damage, then that's gonna be really nice because we'll get free hits because we're gonna want to build on the 3rd floor. And having a free turn when a unit's on the 3rd floor is really nice. So it's pretty much, do I want to take this and gamble on building on the top floor? Well, let's see. I think no matter what, we're going to build on the top floor because Soul Guard, I think all of his mechanics starts him with phased, except for his action, where he's not phased, but he still gains shards or stack, whatever stack that he gains, that will, at the start of his turn, will apply that damage. I think we go this is nice. I think we do this for the free turn on the top. Free turn on the top. Give me the big Soul Guard. I think we go this because this can do a lot of good work for us. And can't gain Shard 1 Revenge. This applies it to all enemy units. On Revenge, no. This, we want you to deal damage. Frostbite's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's an action, it's not an attack. But if we play these, he would have damage and he would suffer from the spikes. So I don't think we can do that. But we're gonna... Part of me would want to play these on like the front units, but the other part of me wants to, like, I think we can play helical crystals while the enemies are approaching, and then but we just get him stacked with as much incant action stuff as we can do. I want a Stygian banner. I want the merchant. Depending on what we get, we might skip this to try to get a Stygian banner. I like Stygian units better than Awoken units. I think the only Awoken unit that I really like, and the fact that I can't think of many Awoken units at all, I like the Sweepers. Sweepers are nice, but they're a little squishy. I love the tree, the giant tree that I haven't seen since the beta dropped. That whole thing, but I don't think we can do this. We took the gold anyways. We don't need this. So we're gonna build at the top, and we're just gonna incant like nothing else, as best as we can. Oh, this will be great. So you're gonna be toasted. So do this, and we're gonna be Ember Drained, which is fine. Do this, and we'll deal with you. Well, let's give you damage on top of everything. We need to get your shards going. And we're gonna play you, and then you, because it doesn't matter. It might matter. The damage might be appreciated. But now you're doing, what is it? You do 3 damage per shard, so you're already doing 15 plus 2, which is nice. And they're days, so like it's really nice. We need a 1-cost unit or some extra capacity, or heck, a 3-cost unit that just is a monster. I want this because I want to be able to kill these units. So we don't get the incant, but I think it's okay. You guys are dead. I think we do this, and then we do this. We can still play this and still play this. Okay. Do you have lifesteal? Yes. Let's do this to try to purge some lifesteal. Give you more damage, get this incant. This is going to be real touchy because we only have a single train steward up there. Let's just play all the spells that we can. There we go. So that's what, 33 damage. We want this. Okay. Do we take the 3 damage, or do we go to the frostbite? Or go for the extra damage? I think we take 3 damage, banking to kill him, right? and he dies. And it naturally. That's fine. I'd rather take 3 pyre damage and kill him than not take 3 pyre damage and end up taking, like, what was that, 11? Alright, so we want incants. This is free, but it's such a waste. This is targeted damage. I'll take targeted damage at least. I like Glimmer. I also like this. Glimmer is AoE. We already have Root Seed, so the draw isn't worth too much. The HP is nice, but I'm a glutton for Glimmer. So we didn't get any unit drafts. I thought that was always a thing, but it's not. So we're going to go here. And we're going to take a Stygian unit. You swipe and apply spell weakness, which doesn't do a whole lot to on the 3rd floor. Like on the 3rd floor, that doesn't do a whole lot. Because we would need you at the bottom to apply the spell weakness so that we can use that to kill the units as they climb. The top, not worthwhile. Frostbite is something. You got more HP. So, I mean, that's better than nothing. And we can slap damage on you at some point. Remove consume cost +1. Let's actually hold up. Let's go here. Spell chain. Okay. Magic power and piercing. What could spell chain be really good for? Like, we could use it on Wildwood Sap, but we got the buff debuff Seraph. I don't think that's worth a whole lot. We could do it on like a Root Seed. That's what, 4 damage and draw 2. We could put it on helical crystals and make it cost 1. Like put that and then put a minus, what is it, an Emberstone. You can toss one of those on there. And then it would go 1 and 2, which would be 3. That would be the only cards we play, but we could put it on a Foregone Power. I don't know how that, like, we could put it on Glimmer, and that's, we put it on Glimmer and either make Glimmer free, or we could slap this piercing on it, which would make it do 12 damage piercing to all enemy units. And then it would cost, and then it would generate another one that would be a 2 cost. I think what I want to do, the damage from Glimmer isn't worth Spell Chain unless we put like a lot of magic power or piercing on it. But also, I don't know, that doesn't seem worth it for the amount of pack shards we'd be getting. I do think putting piercing on a helical crystals would be worth it. Like, put piercing and then make it cost less. I think that's worth it. As far as Spell Chain is concerned, I like Spell Chain. I don't think we have any spells that is worth it. Like, slap it on a Foregone Power, that's 12 Frostbite, which isn't bad, but what if it just, could it discard itself? Like, say a Foregone Power is the last card in your hand, and you, like, say that Foregone Power is the last card in your hand, you play it, would it discard the card that it generates? Who knows? We can use it on Preserve, it's just not worth it. So we're going to put Piercing on. This is targeted, but it's not a lot of damage. This is 70 damage piercing to the front enemy unit, but granted, the front enemy units are usually the ones that are going to have that armor. I think we do that. And we don't have any other unit that I want to sacrifice right now. But I do want a -1 on you. That way you are a lot nicer to play. 20 magic power and consume. Now that's something. That's also something. Now that's good AoE. That's decent enough AoE. But it would consume. We could do this and then remove consume, but then it costs 2, and I don't know if I want that. Remove consume on like a wildwood sap and then make it, you know, use that to put back the -1 on it, but again, Seraph. What are we seeing on the next floor? I want a Merchant of Steel to make our sweeper deal more damage, but I also want a Stygian banner to get a better Stygian unit and potentially a really good artifact. But we also will probably need the remains, the pyre health. Let's go Glimmer. I think we're gonna appreciate that. I think we're gonna appreciate that. We could re-roll, and what would we do? Put a -1 on. We put a -1 on this helical crystals. We might put a -1. Nah. Put some magic power on you, maybe. But if we come here, no. And then depending on how Talos goes, we're probably gonna need the pyre remains. I don't know if there's anything we want to duplicate, except, I don't know, maybe this piercing helical crystals. We could permafrost it, even though with all these foregone powers, that's not gonna matter. I think we leave. I don't know. Already, I'm concerned. Spikes are not great. And you even grant spikes, so that's even worse. Armor doesn't matter. If we can get piercing, you're toasted. We got gold. We don't need gold right now. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna go in the front. And we're just gonna... Well, I guess we're just gonna ice this floor. Do we care? Like, is it worth it? Maybe. And, I don't know. We'll toss you up there. We gotta get your shoulders going up. We can't play this, but we can kill you for the money. You grant spikes and you have spell shield. Alright, so you're a butt. Play this, do this, play this, and you get discarded anyways. Alrighty then. Oh, now we get a good incant turn. I don't want you to have damage because you're gonna die to spikes. I want you to. I can give you damage because you're gonna die anyways. And I guess I could give you regen. Let's do this. I think you'll benefit from that. If you don't die, you might straight up die. If we get hit, well, no, because they're going to be dazed. That's right. Piercing. This only attacks the front unit, so it would kill you. Kills you. Which I like to see. Oh, it kills both of you. Let's do that. And you're the only unit with spikes, and you're gonna regen, and we're gonna be happy. Do we give you more regen, or do we try to, let's just kill you. Yeah, we're gonna be happy about that. Okay. Good thing is, Frostbite does bypass spell weakness, so, it's gonna go hit, die. Well, let's give you some extra damage. You're gonna get hit with a single sweep, or we could just kill you. Because you have spikes anyways. Let's just kind of mitigate some of that. I don't think we're gonna... Wow, we actually got you. Alright. It works, I guess. Wow. We actually killed him really quick. Wait a minute. Does this act as a spell? No, I was gonna say, like, did you just apply a bunch of spell weakness and this act as a spell? No. That was just wishful thinking. I do love Crit Builder. I don't want another one of these. Spell weakness is always really nice. But what are you doing, Split? She's going to town on this thing. I like Crit Builder because it'll get discarded. That's right. It's free. This is good damage, but bad for not bad, but you know, it can hurt the HP. But this is a free incant. This is also useful for heals, but let's take that. I want better units. Like, giving you damage is nice. Like, I don't know, give you a like, I was thinking like maybe quickness, but that also kind of doesn't matter because if we play you at the top, you're gonna get a free hit anyways. Actually, if we gave you quick, you would get 2 free hits because they're dazed for their turn, you hit, and then when it's their turn, you're quick. I think that's how that works. So that wouldn't be awful, but also if I could give you like a large stone and multi-strike, that would also be nice. But I also want better units. Let's see what we get. I hate how much I love the Siren of the Sea. That's just, I always have to take it. 50 chance when they enter the terrain, don't care. But 50% chance to remove all buff effects, that appeals to me. Magic power, that's nice. Ooh, we could slap that on this guy. That is worth it. We could put the Siren Incant on you because you're a sweeper. And I doubt we're gonna get the incant artifact. If we did, that'd be really nice. But because we're gonna want to incant to get him stacked, but the extra damage and HP that you would get that could apply to your sweep might actually make you worth it. Or we save the 2 of you. If we kill Talos, we get capacity. That way we can play both of you. And we can hope for the dream of just giving you damage, giving you multi-strike, and just doing our best. Because the more units we have up there, the safer Soul Guard is, which means the more he can dish out his action. But no matter what, you're getting that. Do we make it piercing as well? Because pretty much we're going to be discarding you all the time from foregone powers. I don't have a problem with that. And now I kind of wish I had spell weakness, because if we can stack spell weakness and save Crit Builder, what could we do with that? We could use Preserve to put Permafrost on it and save it until we get to that, because the spell weakness doesn't apply to the attunement, but it is going to take that much more damage because the spell itself is attuned. So then, what if we just stack power on this? Because it can bypass Talos's shield, and then maybe try to get some spell weakness going. Even though we've passed up on every spell weakness we could get. $210 to 260, man. That does appeal to me. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? It does consume though, so we only get it once. But Crypt Builder, we can get multiple times. We can also put it on our other helical crystals and just have 2 good helical crystals. But this should be able to kill any frontline unit we come across. But the problem is, we gotta draw it. It's tough. We could wait for maybe another Extreme Stone, and that would be insane amounts of damage, but it's only to the front unit, you know? Like, you know, what if we could have, you know, removed this, put an extreme stone on it, and then piercing, and we'd be happy. You know, that's be a lot of damage to all enemy units, and it'd be piercing, and it'd still only cost 1. Oof. That's fine. We're gonna live with what we do. Appreciated. Insane. I think, but also it goes from 210 to 260, which is not nearly as impressive as whatever it was. Like, it was like 60 to 210, which is insane. Something like that. I think we make both of our helical crystals piercing. No, I'm making that piercing. And we're ooh, nope. Are we? We're getting an artifact and then more combining units. So if we wanted, we could do it here, but we got to get through these 2 bosses. Because my concern is, if this setup, having them 2 is a bad idea, but I think if we take capacity, we can make it work. Hopefully, at least. So let's see what's going on in here. Oh, we're gonna make a card or get a special artifact. I can't remember. Nexus Spike, that's what it is. Unhinged power. Apply, reduce to 0 and apply purge. Or infuse Nexus Spike with the essence of 2 spells. What if we did? Ooh. I want to use it's not going to benefit from the power of the Surge Stone, but what if we did like Glimmer and Crypt Builder? If that's even possible? It says it doesn't affect bosses. Oh, that's fine. We can do some AoE. And then Crypt Builder. So let's see, how much damage are you doing? I just want to look. Alright, it just plays the base one. So it's going to do 2 damage to every enemy, but it's going to do 60 damage to the front enemy unit and push it to the back. But it's attuned, so it will benefit if we put magic power on this. That's not bad. I don't know. It could have been better. We could have slapped, you know, helical crystals, like we could have slapped 2 helical crystals on it, or we could have slapped Crypt Builder and a helical, and then that's just real strong against the front unit. But I'm still real bad when it comes to making a good Nexus Spike. You've got armor, that doesn't matter. But the armor on Slay is, and they enter with Rage, but Cleansing Water might be enough to get the job done. But Yeah, that's great. We purged your stuff right off the bat, which is awesome. I don't want to use this on you. Like, that's just a waste. I guess we're gonna do this, and you hit for 14, so you actually need HP because you're probably just gonna die. I don't want to play this because you're just gonna kill him and gain a bunch of armor. I could kill you. You're gonna be dazed. That's fine. Yeah, we get free shots on you guys, so I'm not too worried. Let's work on getting that down, and doesn't matter. We're not gonna play any units because I don't want you to kill them and gain a bunch of armor. We're gonna do. We need HP on you real quick. Does anyone have spikes? No one has spikes. I'm not again. No, you need damage. You need damage. This shouldn't have even been a thing. That's fine. Everyone's dying. I'm real glad we took Blight's Gift. Alrighty then. We need the regen. This has to be played. Nexus Spike. Will kill everyone? Oh, because you only have 1 HP, but it's doing a lot of damage to you. We can do better. We can do better. Discard Nexus Spike. Oh, you did it. Why are you at the front? What just happened? Why are you at the front? I don't want that at all. That is the exact opposite of what I want. Push the front enemy unit to the... Why? What just happened? I don't like that at all. We might have just lost because he's so squishy. He's gonna die to one hit. He's not gonna get his action. Like, he's straight up just dead. That's a bummer. That's a huge bummer. Oh, crud. Alright, well, that stinks. Did Nexus Spike do it? Did discharging Nexus Spike do that? I don't know. None of them had a skill that swapped you. I don't think that's a thing. This almost kills them. I mean, yeah, this would definitely do it. This won't. Regen on you is useless. Dang, that's not great. Let's do this. We get the full heal. Both of you die. You're still dying. Well, you're already at full HP, so let's give you some more damage, and then the incants don't matter if you're dead. That hurts. Well, hey, that's really nice. Let me oh wait, it doesn't matter. You don't get any incants. That damage is nice though. But you're gonna die in 2 hits. I think we just lose now. Because we need the Siren who's gonna be Ember Drained. You're gonna die in 1 hit unless we can get your incants up to a reasonable level. Do we give you damage or regen? Maybe you can survive an extra hit. Oh, I think I just turned my audio down. There we go. Ooh. That's a bummer. So you can at least survive 1 hit, but what, we're gonna kill you and do nothing to you? We're gonna play this. And then this, and then we can't play helical crystals. We can do this though. And then you're just gonna straight up kill the fire. Dang it. If we could have... Wow, we actually killed you. If we could have, you know, not swapped our champion, that fight would have gone significantly better. Okay, consume, draw X, and apply -1 to those cards. I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna put some minus stuff on you. Oh, that's right. You're a... Yeah. So, this would make you cost 2, but it would give you multi-strike. And then, what could we do on that? We could do something with that. We need capacity. We kind of need Pyro Health. What if we duplicated the Gorgon and sacrificed it both into the Siren and then the other into the Cold Celia? We don't need money. I think all of our... We could use the spell upgrades to do that. But I think we need a Pyre Health more than anything. And honestly, getting a second Crit Builder that's that powerful. Or another Piercing Helical Crystals, maybe. I think I want another one of these, though. Just get those guys going to town. And then, hold up. Because here... Where's the next merchant? The next Merchant of Steel is down there. That stinks. I think we gotta go here. Take the Pyre Health, get rid of some trash, and duplicate our Crit Builder. And then we're not gonna play... We should play the Gorgon. Maybe. Because you... We get a lot of incants with you. You're gonna have little HP, but we can stick you behind Cold Celia. And we'll be happy with that, I think. Because I think you're gonna scale higher than the Siren right now. But once the Siren gets multi-strike, then I think she's gonna scale more. Because this, we incant, like... Let's just do it, right? Give me this, give me this. Get rid of these guys. I saw their tweet, Monster Train tweeted the other day, or like a month ago, about how they ran the stats and like the Train Steward is the most purged card in the entire game. We could duplicate an Awoken Rail Spike, but we'd have to put, you know, some minus cost on it. I think we just do this. It's 15. Why not? Why not? Okay. When a card is discarded before the end of your turn, gain energy. We discard a lot of cards. And like, say we pop like a full energy Awoken's Rail Spike and we draw into some Forgotten Powers, we're gonna gain energy through the cards that we discard. The days at the bottom doesn't really matter. I think we can make that work. We are very high with pack charts though, and I don't like that. This makes him mighty strong. This this makes his action deal significantly more over time. Essentially, by the Relentless Wave, he's dishing out a lot of damage, but he's mighty squishy. We're gonna hit this almost guaranteed, like not first, but it's like second turn. I would say second to third turn, and since we're playing him at the top, it's not gonna be a problem. And he's got HP to where spikes won't be that big of an issue. I think we go with this, and then we'll take this on the next one, assuming we live. Because we're mighty full, and we're going to sack a unit on the next one. This I would say this doesn't matter, but it really does, because if we can't kill all the units on the 3rd floor, they're going up to the pyre with full health. You get incants, and you're just garbage, and you're a butt. And you got spell shield. That's fine. We're gonna pop you, and you know what? We're gonna try you. We're gonna see how this works. Because you know what? Maybe sacking... Where are you at? Our Siren. For that, the +5 damage base, and then the incant with the +1 HP and damage. Like, so you would go from 5 to 10, and every incant would increase your multi-strike, which would make you go from like 10 damage to 20 damage to 30 damage to, you know, like, it's insane. The only problem is if we have bad draw, then like it's just game over and you have like no HP. So is there any way to kill you? There is not. You just have a lot of HP, don't you? At least you're dazed, so these guys are relatively safe. I'll do this to you, just because it doesn't matter. Oh, because you're the first unit, you don't get Ember Drained. Let's do this, because we gotta make you strong. Like, that's already real nice. So yeah, if we can get... Maybe it is worth it, putting some stuff on you. Alright, so here's my thought process. We draw 3, and we pop one of these, we're gaining energy, right? That's going to give us a lot of incants. Okay. Give someone nope. Give someone regen. Probably... I don't know. It doesn't... I guess it doesn't super matter, but... There's that. This doesn't count as an incant, but this does. We gain energy. This, we gain energy. Piercing straight up kills you, and now you're toasted. So if we can get... What would I like? I don't want to play this, because I don't want to shift anyone around. This, we'll do this, and then I'm not gonna play this because I don't want it, if that's the cause, I don't want it to happen again. Might as well. Let's give you some damage. Ooh. Yeah. Because you're gonna be our big boy. Then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. Like 9 times 6 is a lot better than, 5 by 6 also. You don't trample, do you? No. I would like to kill you guys if possible. We don't want the Siren. We want this. This just kills you, but I'd like to discard it if possible. Like, there really is no point in not playing these. But let's hold on a second. If we play this, we can't play this, you live. All of you are dying from the sweep. We could kill you with like a single incant, I think. There's a lot of damage is going into killing you. From your stuff and your stuff, like I think a single incant will kill you. This is real good damage to you. So let's just do that, and then we can worry about you guys later. Get a single incant. You're not dying, but we did discard. Now you're dying. If we can kill these guys, which we can. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Do this, do this, do this. Make you mighty strong. We might as well. Alright, what are you doing? You're dying. We love to see it. Let's just help you out. I actually... naturally. Like 15 times 4. That's a... the only thing that stinks is his HP is so low. Yo. It's also a free spell. Apply plus 10 HP and spikes 3. Okay. You're a little expensive. Maybe we can work with that? We can put that on the eel. How much are you? You're 2. So... here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if we come here, we sack the Siren into the Gorgon, then we duplicate the Gorgon and dump Cold Celia? Well, like, not dump Cold Celia, but we prioritize getting these two out on top instead of you. Because the damage you do as a sweeper, I think, is not going to cut it in the end when it comes to the amount of damage that 2 of these guys could dish out. Granted, we lose out on this, this, and this, but we don't need money. I would like an artifact, but spells, you're kind of hit and miss. Like I could run some energy on that, especially, and on that, but let's try it. Let's get rid of our train stewards. We're gonna get weird. I don't know if it's the right call, but it's the call I'm gonna make. So first things first, alright, spell chain and piercing. They really want this spell chain and piercing. We can put spell chain on this, and then like -1. No, because then it's that one is worthless. Because it would be like, you know, -1. We draw it would have to be +1, which would be net 0. And since the first one would use up whatever energy we've got left, we wouldn't have anything unless we discarded a card. Which might make it work, but no. Let's this will help increase their HP. Alright, Mikey, you hopped up here. I pet you, buddy. We're gonna sack the Siren into the Gorgon. And he's gonna be a mighty strong boy. But I'm scared. We haven't even gotten to Fell yet. What else? We could do more magic power or spell chain. Magic power or spell chain, plus piercing. We could put piercing on this, and I really want to. But before we do that, we're gonna check this out. Tiny stone. I friggin' called it. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. This is what we do. Make 1 unit, 1 capacity. It's gonna be you. That way we can play both of you and Cold Celia up on the top floor. Yes. The only thing, and I hate it, is if we get to the last divinity, then he will kill the Gorgons from his sweep, because his sweep is, I think it's like 11 damage, that's sweep. No. It's the bottom is 11 damage, but it's trample. The middle is like 8 or like 5 or something like that, but or like 5 or 6 or 7 or something like that, but it's multi-strike. I think the top, it might be like 5 or something, but it's a sweep. Either way, we could take this and just make one of you just monstrous, but you could be +2, which would be 4, which means you're the only unit we can play, but you'd have HP. Hold up, what? This is actually tough. What's more worth it? Because this could turn the tide of the run. So this is 30 damage, 30 HP, but +2 capacity. We have 6. You're 2, so we have 4 that we can use. If we put it on you, you're the only unit aside from Soul Guard that we can play at the top. We won't have to worry about sweep anymore, and you're going to have 40 damage plus all the incants that are going to be multi-striking out of your mind. Which can deal a lot of damage. Or we make you 1 pip. Is that all it does? It just makes you 1 pip? Yeah, it makes you 1 pip. We get 2 of you. And then what? I mean, either way, we're going to get 2 of you. So it's like, do we want one to just be on his own, maybe with Cold Celia, and they can kind of do their own thing, and have the second one up with Soul Guard, and maybe make one of them endless, and give the other one an innate multi-strike or something like that, or maybe make him quick? That's not a bad idea. If at all possible. I think we go Major Refraction. I think the damage we gain from this and having 1 up there is going to outscale having 2 of them, but they each have their multi-strike. So like, you're gonna gain damage every incant plus the multi-strike. So like, if we have 2, we play 1, it goes 10 10, then it'll go 20 20. So you go from 20 damage to 40 damage. So every incant, we're essentially doubling your damage. But you'd only do, but that's, you know, 1 incant gets you from 20 to 40. The next incant gets you to, what, 30 to 6, or calculator. So it would go 10 times 2, 10 times, or like, 1 incant gets 10 to 10 times 2, and then it goes 10 times 3, 10 times 4, blah blah blah. It's very standard. I'm just not even factoring in the incant damage gain, which is nice. But if we just made you strong, like, that's just what, 40, like 40 times 2, you go from 40 to 80, and then you go from 80 to 160. Like, yeah, and you get a free hit. Heck yeah. What am I even doing? Slap one of these on there. Okay. And then we're duplicating you. I would like to have put something on you, but we're gonna do that here. And you better believe we're duplicating you. It's gotta happen. Now we can look at this. I don't know what I want. Now these guys can survive the sweep a little bit, and we also have Wildwood Sap that is useful. That will mitigate that very much. Plus it's an incant. Plus as we incant, you're going to be gaining HP. It's not a lot, but it's something. And if we could, you know, 1, that, and 2, maybe remove Consume on these, but putting Spell Chain on one of these now is a lot more appealing. But I don't want to stack up all these pack shards. Like, do I think we're fine how we are? I hope so. Because the more we add, the harder it's going to be. I think we'll be okay as long as we can get some upgrades, like an upgrade on these guys. And then I think we just go standard upgrades on any more spells. I don't want to consume any more units or sacrifice any more units. I think we leave it as it is because yeah, we can do some stuff with this. We're already at 115. We're not even at fill. We got this fight and then we're at fill. And you sweep and have lifesteal, so you're a butt, and you have HP and you gain rage on slay. That's fine. Armor 15, not a problem, but we also don't really need money. Plus we're getting gold on the next one anyways, if we even need it. Plus we're getting gold here if we're going this way. So I'm not too worried about that. Not saying we couldn't do it. I don't want to risk it. Plus you have a lot of HP. But again, we play 3 spells, you're dead. Right? So you're up here. No Ember Drain because you're phased. And then we're just gonna play this for the incant. It doesn't matter. We can play you down here, and then you're not quick, so you're just gonna get killed. Meh. We could play you here, and then maybe play the other one because it goes to. Yeah, we could do that. Just in case. We gotta get your HP and your damage up. So like we could do this. That's right. We have less capacity. That's a bummer. We can play you down here and let you die. We'll let you die. That's fine. I'm not worried about you. I want you to die. We can kill you. Because you're gonna be dazed, I'm not concerned. I want to get you strong. Plus we can do this. There we go. Because it was, yeah, because it's an attuned, it plays. Okay. So let's see, 43 times 3 is 129. So yeah, you're pretty much toasted. Plus we could do this and just kill you. But I want you to die. You're gonna die anyways. This gets us an incant. Gets us an incant, or it kills you. What would be the better play, right? You would think killing him, because what's 1 damage plus 1 thing, right? Because this multi-strike is going to go away after the turn. And you're still going to be here. Yeah, let's just kill you. And then you're dead. You'll die next turn. That's fine. We're gonna do this. This. And then we're gonna play this and then play this. And then we can't play you. Don't discard Nexus Spike. I'm not gonna play it. I'm afraid of Nexus Spike. I actually kind of want to get rid of it now because I don't know if it is what shifted our unit back. And I'm just not gonna risk it. All right, these guys might be a problem. Do this, Permafrost, and then we're gonna make you mighty strong, give you some regen, and we'll play you on the next turn. Look at that damage. Here we go. This kills you, and then also hurts you. So we might as well. Might as well. Like, look at that. It's like 6. I'm just curious. I just want to know. 61 times. Oop, that's divide times 6. That's 360. That's so nice. Oh yeah, look. I forgot because we discarded. We got it. That's just. It's insane. If we can get good incants like that, the world's our oyster. So, play this. Save you, just in case. Play this. I'm gonna kill you because you can heal. Then we're gonna do this. And then I guess we're not gonna save this. Because I would, there we go. I really want everyone to die. Even though I'm pretty sure we had it to begin with, but I want those incants. Yeah, why not? Why not? We can do something to you, right? Sting. This. Like, we're right off the bat, we're pretty much already killing you, and this is the one that we haven't, like, we just played it, and he's dealing that much damage. Like, come on. This guy, you don't even stand a chance. It's so nice. Oh, well, I forgot about Nexus Spike, but it's okay, because you're still dying. We still get the free turn. Oh, that's awesome. Silence. This is triggered abilities. No, we're not, this... I don't know. We could, but I don't think we can... I don't think we can silence this Seraph. I mean, we can. I don't think it does anything, because the buff debuff isn't a triggered ability. It just... that's just his mechanic. But can we do anything to the last divinity? I wonder if we can get it to so he won't purge the frostbite. I'm pretty sure, because the last divinity, he has that mechanic where every time he takes, if he has an effect on him that causes him to take damage, after a single turn he purges it. I don't know if it applies to frostbite, but I'll take it, one, because it's a free incant. I thought you were free. Did they change that? Let's see, this is free energy and draw for the next turn, but this is free sting spells, which are free incants. Yeah. Like, anything to give us a lot of incants is going to be what we want. And then, you know what I'm thinking? Like, what if we just duplicated it again? Like, duplicated our big boy again, but let's think. I think we need merchant upgrades. Yeah, or I say merchant upgrades. We need unit upgrades to stack on our large boy. Endless. Why are you not eligible? That genuinely concerns me. Why are you not eligible? Is it because you have the Behemoth Stone? That can't be it. It can't be because you have Siren of the Sea. Is it because you're too powerful? I'm looking this up. Is it because you're a mage? Eel, Gorgon, and Endless? Can't place Endless because it's... hold up. It's a Reddit thread, so maybe they delve into it. It says can't place Endless on El Gorgon because it's infused Kinhost Carapace. Alright, well, that's whatever. It's because the Gorgon removes all status effects at the end of the turn, so any stat effects, which is Endless, or Quickstone, or Multi-Strike, okay, can't be applied to the Eel Gorgon. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad it's not for, like, a stupid reason. Like, that makes total sense. Okay. Well, then really the only thing we can put on you is either a large stone, which I don't want because we don't have the capacity. I could. So yeah, we can't make you quick either. That's a bummer, but it's okay. So really, what if we just stacked HP on you, make you a little, make you tankier? And we could put Endless on you just because. We have draw through... We get draw through our root seeds, so we don't need a draw stone. I'm checking for spiders now, ever since freaking Wednesday. So so we don't need draw. We could use capacity in case we get a large stone. We could use energy because I think capacity might even, I think a second capacity relic might even be better in case we can put a large stone on one of these guys. But I think we have the money. We're gonna see what we get. So we're gonna put endless on you just because the sweep is nice. I think we put HP on one of you at least, just so we don't have to worry as much about the sweep. Because I think if we can get this going, because we're gonna have 2 turns at least, assuming we kill the Seraph. We're gonna have 2 turns of free hits on the last divinity, which is gonna be real nice. So I think we want you to live. We're gonna reroll quick, and honestly, slap quick on you, just so you can do something. And really, we're gonna put HP on you. That way everyone's happy. Kind of. Alright, I'm happy with that. And really, I kind of want to just... Nexus Spike is what shifted my unit. So, I'm getting rid of Nexus Spike. I don't know why it is affecting my units. Is it because of Glimmer? Because it heals, so it applies, like, it is affecting my units, and then I guess so like when it does the damage and applies the heal, it shifts my unit to the back. Yeah, we're getting rid of you. Do I have any other units? I don't believe I do. I've gotten rid of all of my other units. So unit upgrades are no longer important to me. Do I want that money? I don't think I do. I think we come here, we take this money, and try to get some, some stuff on our spells. But I don't think we take this. We're already at 115. Let's try to ride it out. I think we can ride it out now. We've got 2 monstrous units, which can almost single-handedly take out bosses on their own. So we're gonna test this out, and you're only you've got a lot of armor, but that's fine. This, take one of these, and we're gonna stick you right here. No, we're not. We can stick you here. Because you're endless, yeah, we're gonna stick you here. You kill those guys, we're gonna be happy. But we can keep sticking you there, and then maybe we can put the other eel down there. Like, and we can just put you in the front because you're endless. So you can just take the hits. But you need. This is what we're gonna do. Play you here. Play you in the back. We're loving life. Play this up here. Get these incants going. There we go. Now we're off to the races. We do need to get his phase gone, though. It does stink, though, that we do kind of have to play you every turn because you're just gonna die. But at least you're killing these like 1 enemy units. You do make these guys stronger, but I'm not too worried about that. And we're just gonna get these incants. Like, it's fine. Like, there's nothing you can do. Getting a free turn on these units up here because they're dazed was the best decision I think I could have made. Like, I could play this and play all these sting spells and everyone down here goes, like, dies. But what if instead, you have an incant, don't you? Armor 10? Buddy. The fact that my incant grants me, quintuple your damage does not affect me in the slightest. This. Or applying frozen to something. Just in case, because you are useful. Well, that's fine. Like, look at that. We're doing 470 damage. That's mighty nice. And I do like that because he's in the back, his action triggers when it's his turn, so whatever he gains from his shard for his thing is going to trigger after this guy does whatever he's going to do. We'll go up here. And we're just gonna... Because you're dead, like, I want the incants to get you going up, but what if we just tried to take care of these guys down here? Like this is kind of a bummer, the amount of damage that these guys are dealing. I also don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, we can just put everything into this, and we can just have this as its turn come the endless wave, and he'll do some stuff. But let's do this. Just because I want you strong, I want your shards. That's pretty much what it boils down to. We want this. We want this. And then we could give you regen. What we can do is this. That's fine. And then we'll do this. There we go. Because your action is what? You're dealing 3 damage per shard. So you're doing 60 something damage on top of your 45, which is, it's mighty nice. You're actually living? Oh, because you're dying, you're getting a harvest trigger. I got it. You're getting armor. I see. Alright, well, play this. We want to play the most amount of spells. That is how we play the most amount of spells. So it doesn't, like, dealing, unless the damage we would, like if we had to play a crit builder or something like that, that's the only way it would benefit us more to play that instead of getting these as many incants as possible. But, like, do this, we could, hold up. You need to be played. And then, since you're all dying, let's just give you more damage. I really like this. Here we go. Now, both of you are dying without any incants. All right, so we're actually gonna stack this up. Okay. And we're gonna do this on you. And then we're gonna play this. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Give you a lot. And then... And now you're just dead. Like, just one turn of getting this guy going, not even including all the investment we put into this up here, and we're killing them. That's so nice. I think we got something here. 3 spells, apply, consume, 20 magic power, and 0 energy. It's, you know what? That's actually not bad, because like we could do that, and then on the last divinity fight, assuming we kill him on the last divinity, or assuming we get there, pop this, and then that's free spells that will either do damage, or at the very least they'll be free. The only thing that does stink is if they are foregone powers, because they're already free and they're going to discard. But if they're not, that's going to be mighty nice. And we can take capacity. That way we can play, I think we can play the Gorgon up on the middle floor, because it's 7 and you're 2 and you're 4, so 4. Oh, well, hold on, middle is 6, so Yeah, now we can play both of them. Then from here, I think we go here and we try to make, you know, just add some stuff to these spells, because why not? Because we don't need pyre health really. We might be able to afford a single trinket, and I don't really want to get rid of anything because I want all of my spells for all the incants. So let's take this money. What's going on in here? Let's just look. -2 and more piercing. -2 on Awoken Spike does... It speaks to me, don't get me wrong. But also, I don't think we need it. I think the negative of the additional pack shards will hurt us more than Rail Spike costing less. Because we can just put minus on it. What do we want to have holdover? I don't know. A sting? It's a free incant. It's not, you know, it's not much damage, but we could put gifts for a guard and then put -2 on it and just keep drawing all of our cards to deal as much damage as possible. That's funny, but also scary and maybe stupid, because eventually we would get through all of our cards and then we're just out of luck. But holdover appeals to me. We could do root seeds, get applied damage and extra draw. It's an incant. Like, it's an incant, it would give them extra damage, which is actually, it's an extra, it gives them 2 damage, which is actually, so it applies 2 damage for the fight. It then gives them 1 extra damage because of the siren sacrifice. So it's 3 damage. It's also an incant because, or it grants them a multi-strike because of the incant. I think we do a root seed, and it gives us draw. Why not? Because what else would we do? Like, I don't want to foregone power because I don't want to discard a whole heck of a lot. Like, yeah, let's just make one of these holdover, I guess, and make it free. Where'd you go? Where did you go? You're right here. There. +10 magic power, why not? Make you stronger. You just exist. Sure. I don't really care a whole lot. Like, it doesn't really matter. Might as well. Remove consume cost +1. We can do that to Awoken Spike, but and then put a -1 on it. That way it's just there, but we could. Is there anything else that has consume? Like, you have consume. You have consume, but we can't do that because you're full. You have consume, which I like because that can give me a lot of stink spells, which can give me a lot of incants. I'm not against that. We do miss out on making this cheaper and both of these cheaper because we aren't playing this really. Like, we played it once. What if we did this and then made it cost the same? Now we're talking. What are we seeing on the next floor? We could come here and duplicate another lizard and have them at the bottom. Just have 3 of them just doing their thing. But he would die. That's kind of not fair. We would have 7 and therefore no, yeah. Unless we could generate capacity, which we can't. We can't have 2 of them on the same floor. And what else? Like, we could have 3 of them like on each floor, but the bottom one would just die. Maybe that's just it. Actually, well, if we got Cold Celia, we could stick Cold Celia in the front, but we're gonna get units with multi-strike. So I don't think the Hellvent is nice. We can use this to you know, pump up some more spells. Yeah, I don't care about that. So let's see, we get another unit upgrade of sorts. We got that dog. This is the second time I've gotten the dog. Oh, I love this. I love the dog. Yeah, we're gonna get the dog. I love that we got the dog on the run that we killed the last divinity. I'm so glad I have that. What is it? Not the symbol, but the banner thingy on the card. I love this dog. I've only gotten him once, so this is the second time, and I think they might have increased his not drop chance, but you know what I mean. Do we want you... I think this will eventually outscale this, but it's also really nice. Like 3 to 5, at 5 stacks you go from 15 to 25 damage. But here you have 10 stacks, which... let's see. Here's a question. Your first mechanic, the deal 3 damage per shard to the enemy unit, that's not an attack. It's an action. If you're phased, it's irrelevant. Like, you can't hit for 90, but you're still dealing damage from your action skill, right? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Even so, we're gonna get 10 incants on him, and we're just gonna fight this. Now, this guy does scare me a little because of how much multi-strike we're gonna be dishing out to him. He's gonna gain a lot of damage from that. But it's okay. Is it a triggered spell? Could we silence him? I'm gonna see if we can, because this is gonna get discarded. But what if we could silence him? And to where that wouldn't happen, because it triggers when he gets hit. It's a revenge trigger, but this does remove triggered abilities? It might work. We can toss you here. Yeah, I think that's what we want. You're gonna get hit. And then this reserves, right? This doesn't, yeah, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna keep you. It doesn't really matter, but I like it. Because I think now you'll just stay in our hand. Until we discard you, which is going to happen, but you know. Put you here. You're gonna die, you're gonna do this. Alright, we gotta kill some people though. There we go. This. You love to see it. There we go. You live. That's fine. Not great, but now we want big incants. If at all possible. So this is an actual problem. Okay. That's a big problem. We definitely should have killed you with this. I think we have to play this just to get an incant. Just so you would take more damage. Like, you're gonna deal a number to our fire. I don't like that. Okay, we need to focus. These guys are strong. These are... Who is putting garbage in our deck? You are. These birds. And there's gonna be one on every floor unless we can kill them. This gets played no matter what. Like this, like this, like this. This. Alright. I hate that. They have a lot of HP. Alright, this might be a problem. We're gonna play this. I want to play this to get all the incants, which means you're gonna take a big hit. But I need these guys, I need them to die. There we go. Alright, our Pyre's taking 10, but you're existing. And well, taking 10 from this, you're gonna heal some of the HP, but you will only have 3 HP. That's fine. Okay. Now we finally get this. Take that. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to unpack. How many cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so we can't play this yet. We have to play other spells. So give you regen. I mean, it has to be done. Give you regen. Play this. Play this. Play this. There we go. Everyone's dying. You need HP. It's not gonna happen. You have how much? Dang. Well, alright. I would like to play this if we don't need to play this yet. Or this for that matter. But I would like to. The incants are nice though. Plus it gets your shards up. Just don't dump the dog. Don't dump the dog. Love it. We gained energy. What's it matter if we played this? I don't know. I'm not gonna play either one of these, but like that, like you're doing 780 damage just from one turn. Like we can do something with that. All right, you're not hitting at all because you're just getting killed. So there's no point in doing anything. We can do this. That's useful. That's gonna be worth it. So is there any way I can do that? So there's no point in playing anything else unless we save this. Or we just play it now. We could incant and he could take like a hit. But you gain 1 damage. Or do we just wait and take care of you up here? We can do this, boom. But a lot of these will do damage to him. Not really, but because this will hit you. And just trying to think, it'll hit you. You'll deal 18 damage. So which means we have to get 8 incants to take a single hit in order to hit you, which would be 1. And then what, right? 2, 3, 4, which 5, 6 in the best scenario? No. I think we just play this and there, just let you die, which is a bummer. But we can do this. Let's preserve helical crystals. Let's not preserve helical crystals. Let's do this. Because I want to make you strong. Please tell me we got you. Almost. That is good. Now we got you. Get rid of this. Might as well give you that. And then just don't do anything else. This was the guy I was scared about. I hit my volume button again. Alrighty then. Huh. Is nice. Is also nice. Oh, we don't need this. This is nice. Like holdover -1, and then play the cards we need to play, and then just daze. That way he can never hit us. If that worked, it would be hilarious. I don't think we can get enough money. We might be able to get enough money if we come over here. If it worked. We could use this on Soul Guard. This is HP and energy and draw, which isn't bad. This is quickness we can apply to Soul Guard, because we can't apply it to the eel because he'll just drop it after one turn. But we can apply it to Soul Guard, which has its uses, because Soul Guard, if he can take out the first unit, which is usually the bulky one, the eel can take care of the rest. But also it may or may not matter. I don't know. We're gonna come here. Probably should have taken the Pyre HP. Now that I think about it. But magic power and intrinsic. Put it on Bone Dog. Nah. We're gonna leave that. We're gonna check these out and see what we got. We can't afford anything. That's always nice. That's also nice, but I mean, we don't have the money, so it is what it is. I don't believe it. We actually got it. And I'm okay. And because it's free, I say because it's free, we can play it last. But we really, I think the daze is more important than the incants. So like, we play all the spells we can play, except for like the foregone powers. It does make them like unusable, but like, we can play this. One, it's an incant, but it'll daze whoever's fight. Like, we get a free turn when units come up to the 3rd floor, so like, they're not getting hit, except from the last divinity, which we can use. Like magic power, I don't know. Wait, when did we get another helical crystals? I knew we had, oh, I think that was a previous run. What's up, Mikey? You're coming for the end? Like, we can do this just because? Like, we don't have a use for money anymore. Now, what do we want to duplicate? We can duplicate Bone Dog's favor. I'm not against that. We did not play Gifts for a guard. We can duplicate Preserves Thorns to get more stings. We could duplicate the Root Seed, but then in lies like the draw problem, right? Well, no, because having 2 Root Seeds that are free and holdover, that's damage, it's incants, and it's draw. That's not bad. How much would it cost? It's free. Okay. We could also do it to this, which is also free, but that's a little much. This is funny, but not useful. Because once we play one, the other one's gone. This I like, but I don't think we need. Also nice, but again, it's fine. We don't need this. This is also nice, but I think we do this. It's free. He's gonna purge our buffs and our debuffs. Great. We don't buff our units any. Like, yeah, we have regen, but the units we care about are up top. And then we might as well, like, we can put that. Let's just do that. Please tell me no one puts garbage in our deck. You Ember Drain, that's fine. Well, I don't want you to Ember Drain, but like at least our Pyre isn't taking HP damage from that junk. We're gonna do this. I don't know if this is smart. Let's do this. Discard Crit Builder. Yes, you love to see it. All of you are dying. You're taking 30 damage. I don't like that. You're endless, which I don't care about, but it's gonna go kill and then hits. So let's give you some regen, just so you know, exist. You can do something. Are we Ember Drain? We're not. Want this? All right, we gotta start popping on you. Because we gotta get these incants going. You're almost dead, which isn't good. And you're Ember Drained. It actually would have been better if you had died, but it's okay. Wait a minute. You're not Ember Drained? You purge Ember Drain! You madman! And then I could daze you? Or I could do this, and you take extra damage, and I don't know, like we could do this. You dying is not great, but you also only have 3 HP. We could hit you with a Glimmer when we get it. That's fine. Alright, you guys need to die. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna give you... We can't give you quickness yet. Eight. You think you wish we could do that, right? Crap. If we play this and it hits this, we're in a bad spot. If it hits this, we pretty much need this to hit this. I don't think it's worth it. Why are you not dazed? You should be dazed. Huh. Alright, well, take one of these. Call me in the morning. Now we can do it, but too little, right? Now it's just you, so it is what it is. Everyone's dying. Okay, now we're happy. Let's permafrost you, which I don't know why we would do that because we're going to play you, but like, do this. Anyone have triggered spells? No one has anything triggered. You Ember Drain. I don't think that works, but we can play this just because. Days. There we go. At least we can get Multi-Strike 3 just by virtue of the holdover cards we have. And because 2 of them increase our draw, we're getting this like every turn. Granted, we lose Bone Dog pretty much every time. But if we can kill everyone all the time, then we're loving life. And really, I don't care about playing you. You don't do enough. Granted, I could give you like a couple oh, what are they called? I can give you a couple root seeds, and you would at least wipe these guys out, but it's not worth it. This is worth it. This, you're gonna purge the region. Why are you not dazed? We're going to daze you, but it does, you know, stink. We might as well do this, and then we're gonna discard our home hand. There. This is fine. Oh, here we go. If only they were down there and, you know, we were in a good enough spot to make that worth something. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, it's fine. You do this, and I don't know, just put it on you. Or it doesn't matter, it's only for the incant. We're gonna get a lot of draw. Look at that, that's 800 damage. And with the days, boom. It's all happened in turn 1. Actually, it's 100, it's 900 damage. There's a lot to this, if we can make it pop. Like, do this, and then check this out. Everyone on this floor is just dead. It's gonna play both of those. It's insane. Oh yeah, and then the turn. Alright, you're not dying yet. Bear with me. Bear with me. Now you're dead. And now you're extra dead. 126 times 7. I like it. Alright, last divinity fight. I didn't want to, I know we're over time, but I didn't want to end this because we were so close to the end. Okay. Let's look at how much damage you deal on your sweep floor. 10 damage to sweep. Okay. As long as we can get like some regen and the days, we're fine. I'm not going to play gifts for a guard in case it draws our holdover spells. Give me that though. Hey, at least she's free. That's cool. You're multi-strike. This would just kill you? No. Give me these incants. We want to do as much damage as possible. Honestly, I don't think it's worth playing you. You'll just... Let's keep you on our deck in case you die or something like that. But we're gonna... This... They should all be dazed, right? They're all dazed. Wonderful. Okay, good. We got this. That is what we need. Incants, don't bother me? Yeah, don't bother me. This. Love it. Daze. Everyone dies. And you are no longer hitting me for the rest, or I say for the rest of this fight, you're no longer hitting me until we really get going. Okay. Now we're gonna give you, we don't need the regen because we can just do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways because it's an incant. And then daze everyone. Good. Spikes are rough. Don't get me wrong, spikes are a butt. And why are you gaining so much? Harvest armor 10. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Give you more regen. Discard everything. Really? Okay, I was about to say, you better get discarded. You're the only thing that lives, that's fine. You get some armor, it's okay. But getting that run out, getting like that floor out of the way without any significant problems is very helpful. Do this. We do need to get these out of our deck though. Do this. I think we might as well, just to see if it works. I don't know if it does. Play this. Get this out of our hand. All these incants. Daze. Good stuff. Not only are we killing you, but we're, you know, doing a number on you too. I think if we can get to the Relentless Wave, I think we'll be okay. but it does scare me. We gotta keep playing smart. Doesn't matter because we're gonna discharge everything, or get rid of everything. This is useful. This is useful. This is useful. This will kill you. Good stuff. Okay. Just keep this going. I actually do kind of want to play this. I don't want to play this. It won't hit this. It might hit our other spell because I know they're going to be held over. I don't know if it puts them at the top of our draw pile. I don't think that does. I think that's only a Slay the Spire thing. So why don't we give you spikes? Let's make them work for it, right? And then dump this. Boom. Everyone dies. And you're only taking 10. Why? Oh, because of spikes. Okay. Alright, now you're dead, which is really nice. You're not gonna do it. Now you're dead. Okay, good stuff. We got him killed. That's what we care about. This is where it gets rough. Okay. We did it. Freaking get rid of these. You know what? What is your incant? You gain damage? Yeah. Let's BM a little. Alright. We actually did it. Covenant 20 is no more. Eel of the Gorgon is MVP of the whole fight, of the whole run. That was a good run. Like, really, like a lot of it came down to those like weird decisions of like dazing the top unit or dazing the top floor. Major bosses have increased HP. Okay. Plus 11 more. Hey, we won with the dog again. What is that? Previous multi-strike? There we go. Not a lot of gain, but heck, we beat 21. We beat Covenant 20. That's what I care about. But what was it? Can we look at the run summary? I think we just looked at it. No. Anywho, but yeah, this saved the run. This also probably saved the run, but I never really paid attention to it once we got going. This also did really well. I don't know. Well, I don't know if this saved the run, but it definitely helped. This we needed. Like, in order for the run to actually happen, we needed this. This was really useful. And then getting all that draw and really putting the siren essence into the eel gorgon, I think that was the game changer, or was a game changer, because that's, and the major refraction stone, don't get me wrong, that was insane. Major refraction stone, putting the siren into the eel, that way when we get our incants, he's getting permanent buffs. So when we apply those amounts of multi-strike, he's only getting that much stronger. Like, he was dishing out like 1,000 damage by the end of the fight, just on himself, and he had like 70 HP. That doesn't account for Soulguard, who has 30 something stacks that are each doing, what is that, 30, like, I feel like we had at least 20. Like, let's just meet in the middle and say, oh no, I think it was, we had a comfortable 30. I don't know how much we had by the end, but let's just say 30 times 3. That's 90 damage on top of, what was it, I think it was 95 damage, 90 or 95 damage he was dealing on his own, which is 180 damage on him, plus the extra like 1,000 that the Gorgon's doing. Um, it's just, it was insane. Crit Builder kept us from dying early on. Crit Builder uh, did a lot for us, and I think once we got like the Gorgon situation settled, and we got that was essentially what we needed. And then we put holdover. We got the freaking days, and we got holdover. Like, that was just the best RNG you could ask for. And then after that because we guaranteed at least 3 incants on that floor every single turn. If we just just focusing them, we guaranteed 3 incants on that floor. And if we had any offering cards like Crit Builder, that was an extra incant because it got played because it got discarded. So that was, everything went right essentially. Like, I do think I made good choices. I think there could have been better choices. Like, at the end, we didn't need a second Eel Gorgon. We could have used that duplication on something else that might have been free. That wouldn't have given us pack crystals. Um, but it was appreciated. Like, I feel like the second Eel Gorgon did help during a fight, but maybe those incants using on our primary one might have made it not matter. It would have been extra draw because we wouldn't have been drawing him. We wouldn't have to worry about the endless Cold Celia, because once she dies, it's like we wouldn't have had to focus on them at all. We could have just hard focused on incants, and anything that couldn't be played at the top floor we could use on the other floors. Um, but I don't know, like that was minor. I do think our Pyre taking as much damage as it did on that one boss, that one fight, just because because the units were putting garbage into our hand, so we didn't draw what we needed to get the incants we needed to kill everyone. Uh, that was rough. I don't know if I could have done anything to mitigate that, except for maybe prioritizing killing those back bird units before they were able to put the garbage into my deck. Um, but yeah, that was like the hard counter to this, was putting garbage into our hand so that we don't draw incants that we need in order to make our Gorgon pop. But we still got past it, and yeah, the last Divinity, it was just, I don't know, considering the fact that we played a 1 or 2 incants and then we had the fight, like, that's insane. I just played the rest to BM because he's been a pain in my butt for a good while. I wanted to make sure he died real good, but that was good. I'm happy about it. So we'll let me back out of this, and then pop over here. Let my CPU chug because we just changed scenes. It's still chugging. I don't know if we're gonna see too many frame drops because it's just my face, but it's recovered. I think we're fine now. Anyways, that's it for tonight. That was a really good stream. I feel really satisfied about how those fights went. Especially the Gorgon is a monster. Holy cow! I don't know if I've ever gotten him before. I might have gotten him in the beta when that was up, but I don't know if I've ever gotten him on like an actual run. That was awesome. I think I did, and I think it was before the patch. So I think I tried to put like quick on him or something like that, and he just kept purging it, and it was a wasted spot. So It's stank. But anyways, that's it for tonight. Nothing over the weekend. We'll be back on Monday with what are we playing? Darkest Dungeon. There we go. Where we killed the first boss last week. This week I haven't even like looked at anything. I don't even know if I looked at the roster. I need to get rid of some units, and I need to set up the team that I'll be taking out on the quest for Monday. Like I need to do all that. So the first, I don't know, first 10-15 minutes of Monday's stream is gonna be like character management essentially, because I got to figure out which units I want to take because of whatever skills synergize with other units, and build them up so that we don't die, hopefully. Or maybe, yeah, because I got to get my level 2s up to level 3 so we can start doing some really good veteran missions. Yeah, that's what I want. That's the end goal, at least, because I want to take out what is it called? Just the house, the ancestor, the mansion. I don't know. I don't know what a reasonable time frame is to do that, but they all have to be like max level and decked out and everything. I wonder like if it would be worth it to like get the party you want, right? And then do just a bunch of low level missions with units you don't care about. And while that's happening, you're removing like your good party, remove all their negative quirks. I don't know, that might actually be an actual strategy. But anyways, for the third time tonight, that's it. So I'll send y'all off with some silence. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good weekend. Get some good sleep. Eat good food. Have fun. If you're in a place that is going to have good weather, enjoy the weather. If not, be safe. Don't do anything stupid, and I'll see you all on Monday. Peace.